Mirror, mirror, repeat after me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are everything I hope for. You are everything that I need. You are so beautiful to me. Yes, you are. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another week, it's another day. You guys made it. Look at us just riding on through this year like, oh my God. Well, because you are amazing. Guess what, guys? Guess what? We have two more stubby buddies. We have two more family members who join in on the family and the fun, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to Beyond Your Reflection. So if you're new here, my name is Chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection, my friends. This is a channel created by me, but it's designed for you to peel back all the ugly layers until we get to the beautiful parts of you. Dig deep within, honey, and pull her out. Because she's in there, or he's in there, however you look at it. But you saw how I open it up. Shout out to Joe Crocker. That was my mother's, one of her favorite songs. She used to sing that to us as a little girl, as well as You Are My Sunshine. But You Are So Beautiful to me. That songwriter, oh my God, amazingly brilliant. Just listening to the words alone, he didn't need a chorus or nothing. It literally just described you, which is what today's episode is about. You. No, let me look around the room. You. Yes, I said you. Today, we're going to talk about you and what makes you so beautiful. Now, if you go back to the first part of the channel, you remember that I mentioned the theme song. So I was like, if you could choose a song in the world that would best describe you as a theme song, what will it be? Well, for me, I told you, Katy Perry Fireworks is my absolute go-to. And then on my bad days when I'm able to push through, we're going to do Alicia Keys' Girl on Fire. But we're not talking about theme songs. We're talking about your mantra. What do you speak into your life? I dare you. Go back to the episode. It's there. It's in the first year. I dare you to make this your truth. To make this your mantra. Every day that you look at yourself in the mirror, you tell yourself, you are so beautiful. I get chills just thinking about it. Now, here's the thing. Even if you don't feel it, or if you don't see it, or you don't believe it, you still speak it. You still say it until it becomes your reality. Yes, even on those bad days where you don't believe it or you don't feel like it. Or maybe you just had a bad day. You woke up on the wrong side of the tracks today. You still are beautiful. And this is what I want you to get through your head. This is what I want you to tell yourself every day. Even in those bad days, even in the depressing days, the days you don't feel like getting up, the day that life just beats you down, the day of sadness, even in the midst of a storm, baby, you still gonna have to shine. So your hair can be all matted up, can be a mess, coming fresh out of your pajamas, getting up out of the bed. You just get in that mirror even after you brush your teeth. May not look like it, honey. Hair can be a total mess. All over the place. Attitude probably still ain't right. You still tell yourself, you are so beautiful to me. Because remember, it's not going to be like that always. Eventually, you're going to have to get up. You're going to have to wash your face. For those that put on makeup, however it goes, you're going to do your hair. Eventually, may not be that day or the day after, but when you do get to that moment, you can easily tell yourself with a smile, you are so beautiful. I told you, you are so beautiful to me. And when you don't see it, that's your next line. Can't you see? You are everything that I hope for. That's faith. Evidence of things hoped for, of things not seen. So you may not see the beauty, you may not feel the beauty, but it's there. You just have to speak life into it and just keep going until it becomes true. Now, like I said, it's going to be days where you don't want to. You know, you guys, for you guys that have been here long enough, you know me. Okay? And I always speak my truth of how it was days where I didn't feel beautiful. However, I still made myself feel it, if that makes sense. I may not have felt it just because of the mood that I was in, but I still got up like, you know what? Taylor Swift, shake it off. Okay, you're beautiful. You're good. You're good. Today's gonna be a good day. It is. You are everything that I hope for, and you're everything that I need. Okay, beautiful. Let's do this. And take that breath. We talked about our breath work as well. So let's talk about it. Maybe you don't feel like it. Okay. Now, there was a time in my life, and I always use me as an example because I don't know you. But you can always put yourself in that situation, because there were times where I did not feel it, honey. Swear I didn't see it, didn't believe it, didn't speak it, didn't embrace it. None of that. It was dark. I had some dark days in my life, because it's crazy. Like, people saw, like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, or this and the other, but I didn't see it. So it was hard for me to believe what other people were saying, because I could not see it. I did not believe it. And the sad part about it, you guys, it had nothing to do with the looks. Wasn't worried about the outer part. It was just within. Or as they call it, maybe your self-esteem was like low. With me, it was carrying that excess baggage. Remember, I talked about taking flights and elevating. Okay, that's a whole different episode too. You guys keep going back to the channel, because all this ties in with it. But because for so long, you guys, negativity was planted within me for so long. So I actually started believing what was saying. That whole you're ugly, or you're never going to amount to nothing, your eyes are too big, or you're too dark. Like, it was so much foolishness and foolery. But at that time, before I became who I was, at that time, I was allowing all those things like a sponge to be absorbed within me. I was actually letting them deposit negative in my life to the point where I was believing it. Until one day, remember I told you, one day when you get up, when you wake up, honey, you blow the dust off. Then I had to realize, you know what? No, I am not. I refuse to be all those things that you say that I'm supposed to be. What about how I feel and what I deserve? I deserve to be loved. I deserve to feel and look beautiful. This is why this song truly resonated with me. Oh my God, he was brilliant on how he wrote it. Now, although, if you know the history of the song, it was about his mother, who I believe was passed away, if I'm not mistaken. Please forgive me. But the songwriter, when he wrote it, it's just simple words that has such a powerful meaning. You are so beautiful. Can't you see? And that's, again, from his point of view. He's looking at you like Like, I'm looking at you right now, like, why don't you see it? What's stopping you? You. Like, your true beauty is from within. So you have to pull that. Remember, I told you before, your presence went into the room before you do. So all that negative stuff that they was depositing in me, I changed the narrative. Because remember, this is my story. Go back to day one, baby. We talked about it. This is my story that I'm writing. This is your story that you're writing. So if there's ugly parts about you that needs to be rewritten, strike through it, erase it, write it in the most beautiful form. Even if that means taking your past, we talked about it, presents your future. Write how beautiful this person is, how you would feel to even be called or to be seen as the most beautiful person out there. Think about these little top 10s or Forbes magazines or People magazine. They always do the most beautiful people in the world. Now, we look at it like, yeah, honey, she is gorgeous. But it could be also the person on the inside. We just see the cover of the magazine. We have no idea about the inside because we haven't flipped the pages. We haven't read, write it. We haven't read what makes this person so beautiful. Because looks are going to fade eventually. Hopefully not. But drink your water, eat your vegetables. But still, it's all about what you are intaking and then what you're putting out to the world. There's different parts of beauty. It does not have to be your outer appearance. It could be maybe an act of kindness, or you reading a book to some kids, or you taking your coat off and giving it to a stranger. Something. There's different ways to define what beauty means. Because see, people used to tell you, and they'll tell you, and they told me, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And it's not about how others view me, but it's all about how I saw myself. So you change the narrative of things that you cannot change, which is serenity. And then you accept the thing. Like, you cannot change how people see you and what they're going to say about you. You can't change. That's their opinion. That's their thought. But the wisdom is when you know better, you do better, you see better, and you act better. Therefore, whatever they say, honey, ain't got nothing to do with you. Because it's all about how you see yourself when you get up every day. Because remember, that's who you see. Forget what they say. They ain't waking up in your bed. They're not with you. They're not helping you prosper in this life. They darn sure not helping you along this journey. Therefore, they don't matter. Because it's all about you. I don't know if you remember, if you ever heard the saying. I think it was like a little picture. It was years ago. But I know it was like, I know I'm somebody because God didn't make no jump. Truth. Honey, I know I'm somebody. And I am beautiful. And when you know who you are, that's what makes you fearful, wonderful. Oh, and guess what else? Beautiful girl. It's a simple word that carries so much power. Beautiful. But remember what I said in the beginning? The episode is about you. What's the first letter of the song? You are so beautiful. You are everything I need. You. Everything comes back to you. And you guys know how I am. Go back to another episode. My new subby buddies. Find you a dictionary. Find a word. Take your name and spell it out. Yes, go to the dictionary. And I want you to find words that define you. And then you spell it out. Now, you guys know I love the dictionary. It's one of my favorite books. Believe it or not. But you guys, because you know I like breaking down what words mean. So if you take the simple word, 3 little letters, you. First letter starts with Y. When somebody asks that question, what is the very next response that comes after that? Depends on who you are. Because it's so blank, but it's so true. But if you break down the letter, which also is the word why, well, let me ask you, why don't you see the true beauty? Why don't you believe in you? Why do you allow others to deposit negative into somebody supposed to be positive? Why are you still doing the same things and wondering why you're not getting different results? Why can't you or haven't you seen your worth? Why haven't you tapped into who you really are? Why is it so difficult for you to speak life into a dead situation? Because you know the power of life and death is in the tongue. That's what it says. So why are you holding yourself back? Why can't you see your true beauty? Well, think about it. And it's amazing how that word will start with that letter, Y. And then the very next letter, oh, let me think. You thought you weren't supposed to have it. Oh, you thought you were less than. Oh, let me guess. You thought you didn't deserve it. Oh, you thought what everyone was saying was actually true? Oh, you didn't believe in yourself. So that's what. Well, you and them are wrong. But it's up to you to change the narrative and how you see yourself. And the last letter, funny how that works, because it goes right back to you. Only you can change the Y. I want to take the second letter, O. Only you can speak life into you. Only you can make daily deposits on what makes you beautiful, baby. So that's whenever you make a withdrawal, it is nothing but beautiful things about you. See, the thing about words, affirmations, it is what you're speaking, depositing into yourself. So whatever is withdrawn, it's nothing but beauty. And it's everything that you hope for. It is everything that you need. Once you start to see how amazing, how fearful, how wonderful, how blessed, how beautiful, whatever you say that you are, that is who you become. Why? Because you are so beautiful. And only you can see your true beauty, not what nobody else says, baby. Again, it ain't about them. It's about you. God made you fearful, wonderful, and there go that word again, beautiful. Only you can see it. No one else, because it's about you. But as I always say, you have to first see it. And then you will feel it. Once you speak it every day, you will embrace it like a warm hug. Like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And then you will start to believe it. And you will deposit nothing but beautiful things into your existence. And then you will be able to withdraw the beautiful version of you. Another example. Think about a vending machine. You are a vending machine on display for everyone to see. Okay? Now, just like at a regular job or a company, they put it in the center of somewhere because they know everybody's going to walk by every day and see it. So you are that vending machine. Every day, people walk by, walk by, walk by. They see you. Oh, it look good. God, okay. You know what? One day I'm going to come back by here and I'm going to get them chips. I'm going to get that candy bar. I'm going to get whatever it is that's inside the vending machine that you want. But they walk by you every day. Do you have something within that they want that they're going to have to come get? They have to withdraw from you. But if your vending machine is empty, baby, all they do is walking by emptiness. They don't see nothing. There's nothing of value that is there. So therefore, they're going to keep walking by. But if every day they walk by and it's something in that machine that they see, eventually, baby, they're going to stop by and look at it. You know what? I can use some of that in my life. And then they're going to have to what? Insert. That would be you. Insert language. Insert things into you. So once they insert that money, and then now they have to make a selection. You have to make a selection. Today I choose happiness. Today I want to be angry. It's totally up to you. Whatever you're going to do. But you walk by, you stop. You evaluate. Look. Okay, that's what I want. I want happiness. Okay, boom. I'm going to insert whatever it needs into this situation. Then I'm going to make a selection. I'm going to insert words of affirmation. And then whenever I need it, I'm going to push the button. And guess what's going to come out? Whatever you select on that particular day on that machine, that's what's going to come out. So if you withdraw or if you activate, if you insert beauty, brains, I'm going to, if you insert all of those affirmations, eventually, when it comes time to make a selection, baby, all you got to do is just push the button, sit back, and activate your greatness. Now, it's going to be times now, you know, like vending machines that I know, sometimes it may get stuck. And you're going to have to do what? Shake it. You may kick it a couple of times. You know what? This is not the day for me. Oh my God, such and such got on my nerves. I cannot believe it. You're mad. You kick it, you shake it, you push it, shake it a couple of times. And eventually, what happens? What you select eventually drops. And then it changes your whole mood. I can't believe. Oh. Okay. There it is. Okay. I select happiness. Okay. Because this is your story. You can change the narrative. You can change exactly what it is that's going on. Once you insert those affirmations, you stand, you breathe, you make a selection, and boom, here it comes. You just have to be in the right place at the right time to receive and activate your greatness. And that's every day of your life. Just make sure that this is what you're doing. So when people walk past you as that vending machine, they're going to see all these beautiful things within you. And they're going to want to be around you. That's the selection. Maybe you give out a hug. That's the deposit that comes out. But what is so beautiful about you? I need for you to go find it, speak it into existence, feel it, embrace it, withdraw it. Because you are everything you need. You are the most important person to yourself. Now, go out here and show others exactly who you are. I hope this episode meant something to you. If it did, let YouTube know by hitting the like button. Oh, my bell, baby, my bell. Yes, it is here. I need you to make sure you hit the bell as well for notifications. I do this every week. I need for you guys to let me know that you're enjoying it. That way we can come back every week to the celebration. So again, thumbs up, hit the bell. Let me know that you're liking it out here and let YouTube know that my friends are the bomb. My study buddies are amazing. All right. Until next time, you guys, I love everything about you. Have the blessed week ever. Remember, you are beautiful, and I love everything about you. So should you. Until next week, my friends, I love you.